Let's bring on our next guy and talk to a guy who had a great game running the football, 117 yards carrying the ball today on, I believe, 17 rushes, 17 carries for 112, averaging 6.6 yards today and converting a couple of big third downs for Snowflake in big situations. His name is Terren Green. He joins us now. Terren, congratulations on the win.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It's great to have you. How did it feel? You open up your senior season, finally get to play, by the way. Some doubt for a while as to whether that's going to happen. You must feel good about the chance to play. And then you come out, you play a great team like ALA Gilbert and get the win at home.
It was super exciting. So excited to just finally get to play. And what a first game to get to have. That was an exciting game. It was a nail-biter, but we pulled it out and did good.
Terren, I'm going to talk to your coach. I believe that Coach Solomon's going to make his way up here in a bit. And when I do, I'm going to mention this. That was, I thought, just about a perfect first half of football that your team played. And by the way, I think you scored, well, you definitely scored on your first 4 possessions of the football in the game today. Maybe even your first 5. You guys took care of business. In the first half, you scored 3 times on 3 possessions. Talk about the way that felt, because the last 2 or 3 years, Snowflake hadn't played and executed like this to start a season. How did it feel today?
It was really we flipped roles. Usually we end well, and this game was kind of weird for me just because we started well. And it was pretty frustrating. I feel like we had a lot of things we could work on and get better, and I feel like that game was closer than it could have been. But it was a fun start, but not a fun finish.
Well, 15-0 was the halftime score. You guys got out in front. You were able to get the 2 touchdowns on, tack on a field goal before you went in at halftime. What was the mood like in the locker room at halftime, and what did the coaches have to say?
We were ready for them to come back at us after halftime. We were really just analyzing and changing things up and formations and stuff. And we had no way thought that we had the game yet. We were ready for a second half.
Shift to defense for a second. You're so critical on that side of the ball for your team, and I think you're the tone setter on that defense for the Snowflake Lobos. You played a tough quarterback, Jack Reisdorf. Maybe didn't have his best day today, but he still did some special things, and he's got some weapons. And what was the challenge like for you and the Lobo defense?
There's a lot of challenge between them spreading us out and trying to stop their run game with us. Without as many guys in the box, it was harder, but we managed and we did it, and I feel like if we do it again, we'll do it much better next time. But it was a challenge.